Good morning, family. This is Damon Wilson coming to you with another Signs of the Times message. Excuse me. Basically, today, what I want to talk about is this PDF file called NASA Future of War. So, it says Future Strategic Issues / Future Warfare, circa 2025. The future is now. It says capabilities of the enemy after next. So basically, this is future warfare to be instituted in society, in the world as a whole, very soon. AI technology, beast technology, Internet of Things, everything hooked up through the cloud. Which basically is like a mock Skynet, but in reality, it's most likely gonna be Cybernet. But continuing on. Capabilities of the enemy after next, ongoing worldwide technological revolutions, economic trends, potential nature of further term warfare. The bots, Borgs, and humans welcome you to 2025 AD. Yeah, because by that time, AI technology is going to be walking about, helping people with day-to-day tasks, running store errands. Remember in the movie I, Robot, what was happening, helping people with cleaning and stuff, just basic human tasks that humans no longer needed to do themselves. They had AI robotics to compute and factor the situation and find the best way to get it done for them. And also transhumanistic humans, inserting themselves with RFID technology, NFC technology, beast technology, neural lace to be controlled by the cloud and AI mainframe system. And if you notice, it says 2025 AD. And before they try to push this agenda, which they already have the technology out now, which they could release. But there's the Population Agenda 21, and the Georgia Guidestones fall along the category when it says humans will be brought down to 500 million in perpetual balance with nature. What's going to happen, I don't know, but that's just something to look out for, that this elite is pushing. And Georgia Guidestones is in all languages: Japanese, Spanish, English, French. But continuing on, says this presentation based on futures worked for and with USAF, NWV, USAF 2025, National Research Council, Enemy After Next, ACOM Joint Futures, SSG of the CNO, Australian DoD, Department of Defense, NRO, DSB, DARPA, SBC-COM, DIA, AFSOC, EB, AU, CIA, STIC, LM, IDA, APL, ONA, SEALs, most likely Navy SEALs, ONI, FBI, AWC, SSI, NSAP, SOCOM, CNO, MSIC, TRADOC, QDR, NGIC, JWAC, NAIC, JFCOM, TACCOM, SCLANT, and OOTW. And Basically, they want to have it set up so after they do their so-called population agenda 21, the undesirables that perish, they just perish, and the survivors and people that make it through to that time, most likely they want to enslave, they want to put beast technology and other things in them so they could track them everywhere. RFID chip, NFC chip, and at this present moment, the NFC chip is being promoted. RFID and NFC chip is being promoted as convenient and a luxury, but in all actuality, in the spiritual realm, if you take that chip, your soul is gone. Any of those microchip, neural laser things, beast technology, you take it, it's over for you. That's talked about in the scriptures, Revelation 13, verse 16. What's going to happen to you if you take those chips is, Revelation 14, verse 9 on down. Yeah. That's why they pushing it, They're pushing it more and more in the news and the media. But continuing on. This presentation is meant to incite thought/discussion. It's based in all cases upon existing data, trends, and analysis technologies. No pixie dust. Provides in some cases a somewhat broader view of prospective developments and issues. Utilization/application of 2025 projections. Inputs to future warfighting concepts. Developmental enemy after next in blue. One moment. Yeah, but continuing on. Inputs, new procurement decision. 15 years plus years to produce. 40 plus years in inventory. Heads up for intel community, watches and warnings. Inputs to Department of Justice, R&D planning. Going in assumptions. Politics can/does change overnight, e.g. Russia, Iran, Iraq, Pakistan, etc. Potential capabilities is the future warfare issue, not who, but what. Yeah, they're saying what is like because sovereign, not paper fiat money, actually natural resources such as gold, silver, that could be traded and have been traded for centuries before this fiat current money system came up. And need to plan differently. World is in the throes of triple exponential IT, biological, analogical, technological revolutions. Changes occurring at scales of months instead of decades. Zero with order potential effects upon defense, offense, equipment, ConOps threat. And basically, the reason why that change is occurring at scales of months instead of decades is basically because the people at D-Wave and the people that had the quantum computers hooked up to the AI system mainframe, saying that their own selves that they have they're pulling answers from another dimension, basically fallen angel technology and things along that line. Also, a lot of things is being pushed in the media, such as alien demon deception. There are chariots, UFOs of the Most High. Yes, there are, but the way the news explains it, they know, such as people like me and you know that it's two factions of UFOs. Those chariots of the Most High and the chariots of the fallen ones, the Vril Society, the people that Hitler and yeah, the people that Hitler was obsessed with and called knowledge and stuff, symbolism. You know, technology such as the crash at Area 51 where they extracted an alien occupant and well, not alien occupant, demon occupant, and took him to the base. Tried to fix him up, but he died. They reverse engineered his craft to find out anti-gravity technology and things along that line. There's multiple videos on Boogeyman channel about the TRB3s, cloud seeding, masking itself with clouds and things along that line. CRISPR-9 technology, genetic defilement, um, basically disrupting your DNA, give you false artificial DNA with genetically modified organisms in your food, McDonald's, Morgellons, things along that line. Chemtrails disrupting your natural signal to absorb sunlight, but they're blocking out. They're actually truly blocking out the celestial that it has been recorded across many alternative media platforms. I call it truth media. Yeah, because they know that the celestial is returned right now, and they trying to do everything in their power to keep the masses asleep. That's why you see such things such as MGK versus Eminem, just nonsense, distractions. Yeah, but continuing on, Spaceship Earth. The crew are plundering the ship's supplies. No, the elite, the Illuminati, the higher ups, the spiritual demonic wickedness are plundering the ship's supplies. Taking all the gold, hogging it for themselves, poisoning the water, Fukushima, poisoning the air, chemtrails, defiling the food, GMOs, um, killing off the wildlife, setting up 5G towers, disrupting the natural frequencies of the birds, the bees, messing up their natural compass, butterflies, things along that line, and creating artificial insects to watch people. DARPA made dragonflies with cameras and small digital devices on the back to watch people. But you're teaming on, tinkering with the temperature and life support controls, heart, basically cloud seeding and creating these man-made hurricanes and tornadoes, dew energy weapons, creating natural disasters, such as volcanoes going off, earthquakes going off. Also, the Most High is doing it as well, and it's only going to get turned up more and more as we reach the apex, which is 2020, when everything will be revealed. But yeah, suits still looking for the instruction manual, engaging in bloody skirmishes in every corner of the vessel, increasing the size of the crew by 2 million per week. This the higher up elitists, wicked spiritual wickedness, people that worship, those fallen entities and fallen demonic entities. They're the ones that's setting up the central banks in every country, taking out the old leader and replacing it with a fiat money system. That's why basically Venezuela's in uproar right now. They fighting for their freedom because the government came in there and set up a central bank. That's why they're in the streets rioting, going at it with riot cops and things of that nature. Just basically fighting all tyranny. But we're not gonna stop though until the Most High come back and shut it down all the way. Increasing the size of the crew 2 million per week. Yeah, that's why they got That's why they had people such as Margaret Singer promoting uh, abortion clinics and things along that nature to you know keep the population down and keep the population from climbing up ever so higher, and taking the dead fetus babies, the dead fetus of the babies to labs, breaking them down, putting them in soft drinks such as Pepsi, Coca-Cola, Gatorade, things like that to disrupt your genetic DNA. Excuse me, basically genetically defile your temple, things like that. And also hot dogs too. Don't watch out for those, man. They got 2% human meat in them, so stay away from those. That's real blood food. And you know what? Made a video. You know what they do at McDonald's and Wendy's and stuff like that. I was just having a talk with a person that works near my plantation. And he said, he's talking about it. He said it's not real meat, but people not gonna get it. They gonna keep eating the blood food, which is basically sacrifice children, drink the bodies of blood, throw them in the meat grinder, do you serve it to your kids and things like that. Gotta watch out. Don't trust those fast food restaurants. But continuing on, humans have taken over and vastly shortened evolution. No, elitist, satanic, worshiping, demon worshiping, pedophilic homosexuals that's in the higher elite spots, and being wicked, promoting them things, promoting pedophilia to the children. It's all seen throughout Disney. A CEO at Disney came out, Porter had tweeted some things about some homosexual pedophilic references. It's all coming out now that most of the television actors and your TV stars, not to the ones that's in the truth and the know, but the people that sleep in the sheep. Your favorite television stars, your favorite, ball players and things like that, they get down on the homo stuff and on the blood sacrificing and rituals and all of that. But continuing on, all of the planet, global warming / pollution / deforestation. Huge public work, i.e. George's dam of the human species, genomic design and repair, CRISPR technology, basically replacing natural DNA that has natural mutations, replacing it with artificial DNA to be controlled and have controlled mutations with controlled outcomes. Mind children, Morave, things like television children's television shows, Rick and Morty, Teen Titans Go. It's a lot of other, because it has predictive programming in those things too to control the children and make it seem fun and fashionable, but in reality is brainwash your children and mind wiping them to know what you're really supposed to do on this planet while you're down here. Not vanity things, but this government has it set up where you have to work. If you don't work, you don't eat. You don't work, you don't live you don't live in the house, you live on the streets. I was just seeing it today, man. There was so many people in my plantation that's homeless, and people was doing food drives. May the Most High watch over them people that did that, because it was at least more than 25 homeless people down there. Then when things start to turn up on a massive scale, FEMA, DHS, whatever those those dudes, wicked dudes, they gonna, snatch them up, take them to the camps, internment camps, exterminate them. It's all part of the depopulation agenda. But continuing on, products slash life forms, cross species molecular breeding, you know, um, basically creating chimeras, half human, half pigs, half monkeys, half humans, half bats, half humans. This is all talked about in Dulce, New Mexico base. All talked about, all talked about the occurrence going on in Dulce, New Mexico, Area 51, Level 6 and Level 7, Nightmare Hall, mind control, technology, um, genetic genetic modification by creating chimeras, basically splicing alien and animal DNA and combining it with human DNA. Directed evolution, Maxigen, as CRISPR-9 too as well. Currently, order of 70% of world's research conducted outside of U.S. to first order a percentage of gross domestic product. U.S. produces order of 18% of world's gross domestic product. Order of 70% of U.S. research now commercial as opposed to government sponsored. Nanotechnology research, 29% in Europe, 28% in Japan, 27% in the US, 16% in others. And this article was released some time ago, so you could bet that those percentages, probably increase in one way or another. Technological ages of humankind, hunter-killer groups, million BC to 10,000 BC, agriculture, farming and stuff. Hunter-killer groups are basically tribes, hunting animals, killing them off to live and survive off the land, basically. Agriculture was basically dependent and surviving off the land as well. And it says from 10,000 BC to 1800 AD, industrial, 1800 to 1950, basically the industry, manufacturing, cars and stuff like that, metal parts and things of that nature. IT, 1950 to 2020, basically the beginning of computerization and things of that nature. Bio, nanological, biological, nanological, basically all about controlling the human vessel and sending nanobots and nanoparticulates, to control and disrupt DNA. And so-called cure diseases when in all actuality it'll be able to kill you at a moment's notice that they give the command. Virtual. Now this is the really really wicked demonic part, because Psychosec, have released a short scene. If you look it up on YouTube, it's called Psychosec, and just basically type in Alter Carbon Psychosec. And you should see it. It should be a black man, melanated man, so-called black, with a white button up, talking about how this little thing called a cortical stack could go in the back of your neck, where the base of your brainstem stops at, and basically they insert in your brainstem, so all your memories, your life experiences, and a lot of things that went on in your life could be downloaded into this cortical stack. Then when this flesh perishes, natural human flesh, you can get a artificially created beast technology flesh suit. And then when you die, they take the cortical stack with your memories and your information and put it into a new They say this. Put it into a new body where they remember all of your you have all your memories still, all your past experiences, life experiences, and you could create this so-called artificial vessel with whatever type of description you want. You know, long hair, nappy hair, kinky hair, whatever. And, you know, caramel chocolate, pale face, things like that. Any type of skin tone, any type of height, any type of facial feature, facial structure, composition, anything like that. But yeah, check that out. Psych Sec Alter Carbon series shows you what they doing, man. Cloning and all of that. But continuing on, hunter gatherer, nature provider, agriculture, control nature, plants and animals. Basically, farming. You take seeds, you put them in a row, and then you do the little, gardening thing, and then water them. Wait a couple months, not naturally like how dandelions do when they fully develop. The wind takes the seeds and carries them to a whole nother location, and they plant themselves, and the dandelion tree of life, responds and repeats, and it grows itself. Animals, put them in farms and box them in and stuff. Force feeding them, and I heard reports going around that cows and stuff like that are being fed M&Ms and junk food. Dog meat is being put in the meats. Horse meat is being put in the meats. But continuing on, industrial mechanized agriculture, getting robotization involved. Picket plants, doing things like that nature, such as like a I forgot what it's called, but the thing that they have in a lot of movies, you sit up high, and it's like a grate, a circular grate, and it spins and it churns the dirt to flip over, change the position of the seeding and stuff, and then they water it and things like that with artificial, I mean not artificial, but a machine made waterer and stuff like that, and throw pesticides on it and things of that nature. Automated industry slash agriculture. Things like like GoPuff, a lot of other stores, where you just all you do is you call in, you tell them what you want, they bring it to your door, so you don't gotta go out and it's all part of the illusion and deception of the RFID microchip coming too, to make things seem convenient and luxurious when all in actuality is beast technology being promoted. And people that don't care about the truth or nothing like that, all they care about is vain things and money. What they gonna do when that time comes. But continuing on, virtual robotization of IT, bio, nanological industry, agriculture. So basically, letting the AI mainframe system be fully robotized by AI, computerization, and algorithms on the IT level, biological level, nano level, industry level, agricultural level. And yeah, though, but I'm gonna make a part two of this. This is all I have right now. This is a document you can find on Google as well called NASA Future War PDF. All praises to the Most High for allowing me to have this wisdom, knowledge, understanding. I couldn't do it on my own. A lot of the brothers out here and the people, brothers and sisters out here, helped me so much. Learn a lot more than I could learn on my own. And ultimately, all praises to the Most High. Yeah, but it's getting turned up, family. Time to pay attention. Take heed. Signs of the time. Signing out. Love y'all, family. Be safe.